Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special.
And pull it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's gone loose. Rummenigge. Lovely ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Donadoni has it out wide and in space. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is out of play. And that's another throw. Donadoni stood his ground strongly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rafinha will play through for the wide man. That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Neves. Good ball over the top. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's taken it. Donadoni. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Clipped into space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro gets it clear. Beckham plays it short. Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Konate. It's a promising position. So it's going to be another corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. And the keeper's got it again. That is good alertness.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Real chance here. Great chance! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rijkaard. Oh, just skips. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their third corner. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Flashes it across. And they can counter here, looking for the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
David
David Villa
has been indicated.
And it's Belletti. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ernest. Brilliant. And the shot! Off the post! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Bellingham.
Indonesia really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, well played, well played. Now, this could be a chance. That's an imaginative pass. That's been slipped through, and he was alert to it. And he's gone looking for safety. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. It's run loose here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Hullet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He whips it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 21, Fire.
Drogba is herring after that one. Beckham. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Stood up well to him there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Beckham, the regular corner taker. It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Belletti. Oh, that is a nice touch. And across it goes. And it's kept out by a... Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 8.
So there's going to be another change here. Bale
on to
coming on
replace
here.
him is
A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And this is Van Basten. And he's cut it out. Gets good distance on it. But that has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. Turns and goes back. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Bale's terrific header. Now, who's going to be first to this? That has ended up in no man's land. Tries from distance. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And a chance!
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added
Now it's
minutes
Bellingham.
has been indicated.
Bellingham. Now here's the delivery. And he shoots! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Big header! Oh, split second! And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now, he's got space here. Rafinha. Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a ring. And one more try!
Indonesia would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha. De Bruyne does well to get it back. Aims beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Drogba. He's having a go! Missed by a fraction. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In towards the back stick. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Haaland. Hernandez. That's good vision. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been slung wide. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha! Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Haaland.
Tampa Bay clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Can he get on the end of this? Bale chasing after it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Played towards the other side. Looking for the run. Raul gets rid without sophistication. Nice sequence of passes, this. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. Park Ji-sung chips it through. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Played into space. Oh, well played. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Searching pass he's played there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. De Bruyne.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's Drogba! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Nicely worked. Oh, good take and a good air. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
2 added minutes has been
Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. This decent chance! In he goes again, and he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's whipped it across. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Surely now! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Threads one in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Donatoni crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Cleared without complication. And here's Donatoni. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And this is Bale. Now it's Raul.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chiellini. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's clever. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Tampa Bay really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Raul tries to play it through. Zanetti is in a really good... He's got tall! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left. Gets into some space. Hoisted in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5. Raul. Number 24. De Bruyne. Number
Now it's
9.
Rodri. Oh, good
Chiellini.
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field. Number 6.
Vitinha
Mbappe.
to Messi.
Number 18.
Now it's Bale.
Messi.
Zanetti.
Number 14. Erdegaard. Number 2.
He's a sharp
Van
little
Dijk.
ball here.
Number 21. Conte.
Van Dijk.
Substitution.
He's had it
There will be
nicked
3
away.
minutes added time.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Conte. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. And nice. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. It's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Drogba. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing. Just the goal kick. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kukçu just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Corner number 2, then. That has not gone well. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Yamal, and it's Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Yamal. And it's played in. Danger averted for now. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. That's a little off target. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. He's having a shot! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has put paid to that. Half an hour played now. Ambitious ball here. It's Bebeto. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. He's onside. He's through now. He's had a chance. It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Bebeto really can't believe his luck.
Chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football.
There's the shot! Now how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Belletti. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bebeto, he's being urged to shoot. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Spread out to the left. Kukchu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho is flagged offside. Serginho gets a foot in here. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Quite a and that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Drogba. Puyol goes back to front. Now it's Messi. Belletti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Drogba. And a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Quality ball. Yamal. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kukchu plays it short. Has a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Indonesia have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bebeto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi! It's in! And they're back in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Bebeto. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look at the... Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Raul. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. Bebeto. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's well spotted. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! It's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Number 5.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Raul. Coming on the field. Number
Indonesia
7.
are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Insigne. Neatly clipped into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land.
4
That's
added
a
minutes
cute
has
ball.
been indicated.
Spread neatly. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. A searching ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Bebeto. Coming on
He's
the field.
picked his way
is
through.
Number
Oh, that
7.
was vital. That's a look and plays it forward. Stood up well to him there. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chiellini cuts it out. And here's Drogba. Donatoni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they can break here. And it's Pedri. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the most convincing of passes. First quarter of an hour gone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Picked out. He's had a shot! Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Drogba, played out to the left flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? Donatoni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha stood up well to him there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice looking ball. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bastoni. Donatoni. For De Bruyne. This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's tidy. Mbappe. Pedri. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good ball out wide. And he plays one through. And that has been knocked clear. Drogba can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Soboslai. Backward it goes. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Kökçü. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bastoni. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Real chance! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match.
So once again, we're underway. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Hernandez. Out towards the flank. Hernandez crosses.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Threads one in. Bastoni. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Donatoni. He's in a great position here. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chiellini. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Pedri. Can he get it through? Hernandez with the delivery. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Soboslai. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Bruyne with a definite foul there. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Belletti, looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Drogba. So nearly the perfect ball.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good take in a good area. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Indonesia have their second corner now. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dinks one through. Good ball over the top. And he's picked it up out wide. Good read, needed to be. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross goes in there. Drogba finds himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
The goal scorer.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Coming on the field.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, that is... goes for a shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all...